Welcome to the Montana Department of Labor and Industry Employment Standards Division course on Prevailing Wage. In this presentation, we will cover what a public works contract is and how to calculate pay required by the contract. By providing this training, we aim to help contractors identify the total amounts owed to workers under a prevailing wage contract in order to avoid underpaying their workers. Public works projects. Prevailing wages are required on all public works projects. A public works contract is defined under Montana Code Annotated, MCA, 18-2-401, 11A, as a contract for construction services let by the state, county, municipality, school district, or political subdivision, or for non-construction services let by the state, county, municipality, or political subdivision in which the total cost of the contract is in excess of $25,000. The $25,000 threshold is for the entire project. So subcontractors whose portion of the total project is less than $25,000 are still required to pay their workers prevailing wages. Rates to use for projects. The Administrative Rules of Montana, ARM, 24-17-127-1C, states that the wage rates applicable to a particular public works project are those in effect at the time the bid specifications are advertised. For example, if a bid is let by the public agency in November 2023, but isn't awarded until February 2024, the 2023 rates are the required rates for the project. Information regarding the applicable rates should be included in the bid specifications. Montana prevailing wage projects are broken down into 4 categories: building construction, heavy construction, highway construction, and non-construction services. Definitions for each of these can be found in the Administrative Rules of Montana, 24-17-119 through 122. If you are unsure which rates schedule is applicable, please contact the architect, engineer, or general contractor for the project. All rate schedules for Montana prevailing wage projects can be found on our website. Prevailing wage districts. Montana counties have been split into 4 districts for the purpose of prevailing wage. Districts have dispatch cities, which are used when calculating zone pay, travel, and per diem when they are applicable. Dispatch cities are defined as the courthouse in the city from the following list, which is closest to the center of the job: Billings, Bozeman, Butte, Great Falls, Helena, Kalispell, Miles City, Missoula, and Sidney. Districts are separated as follows: District 1, Kalispell and Missoula. District 2, Butte and Helena. District 3, Bozeman and Great Falls. District 4, Billings, Miles City, and Sidney. Fringe benefits. Fringe benefits are listed in the prevailing wage rates schedules. Employers may pay hourly fringe benefits as cash in lieu and/or provide their workers with employer-paid benefits by an irrevocable contribution to a trustee or a third party pursuant to a fringe benefit fund, plan, or program that meets the requirements of the Employee Retirement Income Security Act of 1974, or that is a bona fide program approved by the U.S. Department of Labor. Payments to funds must be irrevocable to qualify under this provision. Zone pay. Some classifications require that zone pay be added to the hourly base pay amount, which will become the new base wage amount. Zone pay is calculated as measuring the road miles one way over the shortest practical maintained route from the county courthouse in the dispatch city to the center of the job. Travel pay. Some classifications require that travel pay be included in a worker's payment for a project. Travel pay, also referred to as travel allowance, must be paid for travel both to and from the job site, except for those with special provisions listed under the classification. The rate is determined by measuring the road miles one direction over the shortest practical maintained route from the dispatch city or the employee's home, whichever is closer to the center of the job. Per diem. Per diem typically covers costs associated with board and lodging expenses. Per diem is paid when an employee is required to work at a location outside the daily commuting distance and is required to stay at that location overnight or longer. Mileage is measured from the employee's residence. Thank you for joining us for the Prevailing Wage presentation. For more information, please visit the Employment Standards Division website or contact us by telephone or email.